Yes, I'm eating a Twinkie. And it's stuck in my teeth. What color am I, Jim? Hey, if you want gear at an affordable price, check out Condor Outdoors. And it's Alicia's fault. Whether you're a military professional, a law enforcement officer, or simply an avid outdoors person, Condor products are designed to be versatile, durable, and above all, reliable. So if you're looking for the best in the tactical gear, look no further than Condor Outdoor. Use code GOR for a 15% discount off the website, CondorOutdoor.com. That's CondorOutdoor.com. And definitely use that GOR code with a 15% discount. And I found the trick. You put the Twinkie on one side of your mouth and the Twinkie on the other side of your mouth.
Talk out the middle.
And you can talk right out the middle.
So speaking of Condor, I have to say, I got a Condor hat at the free sheet event on Friday, and it saved the day. Saved the sun.
Yeah, you don't look sunburnt.
Not that bad. But it's neat. It had the Velcro patch on the front, so I can slap my own, don't shoot the instructor patch on the front.
Oh, do you have to have one of those kind of patches?
It's a good idea.
Huh.
I guess
I've been doing it wrong.
I guess you've been doing it wrong. You're putting the patch in the wrong
I just
place.
have the don't shoot me.
Yeah, I know. So we got Jim Bellinger. I don't know why it says paragraph 2.
It's the name of my company.
Why don't you ask him?
Wait, what?
That's the name of your company?
Yeah.
I've already looked through this whole frickin' paperwork looking for something that says paragraph 2. Who would name their company paragraph 2?
Jim Bellinger.
Wait, who's that? But who's that?
Second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence says that you have the right to pursue certain things like life, liberty, and happiness.
You know why he named it that?
Why?
So that people will ask, so he has the opportunity to explain it.
You're a car salesman, if there ever was one.
Is that a bad thing?
No, that's a good thing.
People ask me constantly why I named my company that, so yours is way cooler.
And by the way, he's looking for a Chevy Astro van, just in case he's...
Well,
Jump out.
You can get in trouble in those kinds of things because, like, in that one it says, if you don't like certain things in the country, you're supposed to throw those people out and put new people in there.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
It doesn't say vote them out, though. It's odd.
Yeah, I know.
throw
Our
them
founding fathers were pretty smart.
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
Imagine
that.
And how old were our founding fathers when they did this?
It's
They're
a
in
different
their
world.
30s.
You know,
Yep.
if there was no internet, I'd probably be a lot smarter too, though.
That's
Well,
true.
if it's on the internet, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm
really,
saying.
when you stop it, I don't think people really realize how young those people were when they put this together.
And how brilliant.
So,
Yeah.
The
without
depth of their thoughts were just amazing.
yeah, it's mind-boggling. But I kind of look at it as they were living this tyranny.
Mm-hmm.
They were living all of the things that they wrote about for it not to happen in the future, which was happening to them.
Yeah.
And
When
we
you
get
got-
to live it now.
Well, yeah, now it's come back.
Yeah.
That's because the left comes from another planet.
But they also say in there that we have a right, but not only a right, but a duty to fix that.
Yeah,
We can't just sit there and put our head in the sand.
Well,
yeah, but people do that.
We
I hate
do.
to say
We
it, but
live with our head in
the
sand.
left and the right have a tendency to put their
Yeah.
head in the sand.
Again, you say something wrong, they just jump on you and
Yeah.
take everything away from you. It's kind of
Right.
sad.
Without a shadow of a doubt. God, if you got guys who think we're in a fishbowl,
I know.
give them a Twinkie. That'll slow them down. But so you put this this company together, and what is it that you actually do besides?
I do
educate?
training as well.
Oh, okay.
I had a little bit of fun with Alicia and her group
Yeah.
Okay.
last week. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Came down and we talked about NRA class, CCW class as instructors, and it was a fun time. It was good. I do things a little different because a lot of instructors, they lose in their first year. They don't make their business, and we lose about 75% of them. So I teach a lot of the business side of it and give them some ideas and things that can make their business more profitable,
Okay.
and they can go on with their life because
Right.
a lot of guys are just suffering right now.
Guys like, for example.
Just instructors everywhere.
Oh, instructors.
I'm a training counselor for the USCCA and the NRA, and we run people through the gambit of all the tests and the certifications. The DOJ comes in and says, "Oh, now you can't do."
I was going to say, aren't they messing with you instructors?
They're messing
Yeah.
totally with the instructors, and now the NRA is back inside that, and it's kind of like it's just a different situation that they just keep trying to slow down the CCW process.
Yeah.
Well, that's their job if you ask them.
And we need to replace them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really the key thing is we got to figure that out.
And
Lee and I were talking earlier
Yeah.
about we're the with probably the biggest group of people in the world. We could run the world if we could just agree as gun owners that we want to fix things. 81 million of us. All we got to do is agree.
I know. Yeah. And that's always been the problem. Like I mentioned earlier, I work with the off-road community. I can tell you right now, just in San Diego alone, there's 7 groups all fighting for the right.
Yeah.
Why we don't all get together.
Well, it's like what we talked about last week. Dog eat dog. Instead of coming together and helping each other out. Right. No, it's what can I do for me?
But
not
the
what can
left,
I do for us?
If you want to just call it the left just for explanation, they're all grouped together.
Yeah. Hive mentality. They get together and they make it a big, strong presence.
They don't have individual groups trying to shut us down. They have one massive group.
Yeah.
And they have people that speak for them, and they support them in every way, shape, and form. You know, as Mr. Soros' name pops into your mind. I mean, because it's just insane when you really stop and think about it.
You know, sheep are like that. They answer to the voice of the shepherd.
Boy, I was waiting for you to say
solid.
that.
That's a good one.
That's an awesome one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we got to do. Make up a bunch of shirts with sheep on them, and then just start handing them out.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you deserve this.
Hey, you can have this shirt if you just go stand over there for me. Okay.
Okay.
Free? Yeah.
Or here's a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Go stand in the corner.
Well, dang it. Now I'm in.
Look, you're already eating one. Now you're going to eat another one. No, but how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it about 7 years.
7 years. What'd you do before that?
I traveled around. I was an executive for a bunch of different companies.
Okay.
I had a great life.
So what made you say, okay, this is ridiculous. I got to do something?
The governor was helping me. He was a big part of that. I had a couple of gyms, and he helped me close them during COVID. He's really
He
good
helped
at
you
that.
to close them.
Well, he's really good at that.
He's
Yeah.
really good. He's exceptional at closing businesses.
Yeah, he is.
And so, you know, I was kind of trying to retire, and my wife says, you know, you're not coming home. It's driving me crazy. So go out and do something. And this has always been a love of mine.
Yeah.
I started shooting when I was 5 years old in Wisconsin.
You and me both.
So I just love it. Yeah. And so when we sit back out and teach, and I was doing a class in Arizona for the NRA, and one of the training counselors said, you know, if you take 2 classes, you're in the top 1% of educated people in the gun world. And I went,
wow.
Whoa, time out. Say, what did you say? Where did that come from? Yeah. And so I called the NRA, talked to Marty, our director of training and stuff. He goes, oh, no, that's the number. Most people don't even take a class.
No.
That's
I'm
incredible.
Like, wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
And then we go and we talk about CCW, pistols, everything else like that. We won this country with a rifle. We didn't win it with a pistol.
That's right.
And so we've got to step up how we educate people to say, it's not the pistol. Now you got to go to the rifle. Now you got to go to something. And I want all my friends 800 yards away.
Yeah. Works for me.
Yeah. Sound good?
Yeah.
So that's what we have to train people to and kind of sit back and look at. But we've got to stay in business. We've got to work through each other. We've got to not cut down the next instructor next to us.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a big one. It really is.
We did fun things with her class when they were there. I don't know if you were there when we made the phone call.
No.
So I have an answering service for my business. And I said, somebody dial the phone number, and they dialed it. This little Southern Belle answers the phone. Paragraph 2, how can I help you? And I said, hey, ask them about a CCW class. And she goes, oh, go to our website, do this. And everybody in the room is like looking around going, what's going on? We don't even answer our phone most of the time. And I went, you're losing business. This is a business. Don't treat it like it's anything else.
That's right.
Yeah.
And everybody lightened up. So, okay, what's that? Give me that number. Where did I get this thing? That's my job as an instructor trainer to make sure they're successful.
Right.
Most TCs, training counselors, won't train people within 100 miles of them because they don't want to have competition.
Yeah.
That's really wrong.
That's totally wrong.
Yes.
It's the wrong mentality. It's
But
instead
you
of
see it
co-opetition,
everywhere, right?
it's like, oh, dog eat dog.
Yeah.
I want mine. Screw you.
Right. Again, in little pockets. Instead of a big fist, you got 5 fingers.
Yeah.
And the 5 fingers aren't doing anything together.
Yeah.
Not at all. So that, again, my goal has all been about making it all come together as a group.
That's awesome.
So how you doing?
Great.
Is it working?
Fabulously.
Slowly but surely?
No, faster than you would think.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people, when we took a group of people under this new DOJ situation, and then they threw everybody out and said, oh, it's got to be a range master. It's got to be this, all this nonsense. And then a bunch of people applied, and they actually sent us out all the wrong paperwork because the DOJ is just slowing everything down.
Sure.
You guys listening? No, I'm sorry.
No. Oh,
Yeah, they're going to say
trust
it.
me.
Yeah, trust me.
Trust me. They're listening.
Jimmy, you're not.
We've been doing this 8 years.
I know.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
So I went out and said a group of guys paid one guy like $2,000-3,000 to do a 5-day class. They didn't get signed up. He was up in Valencia or someplace. Another guy did it in Riverside, and I took all 18 guys and said, I will instruct you for free. You just pay the range time. And I got 9 done last week, and I got 9 next week, and I'll be done with them because they got burnt. They weren't taken care of. And people say, why would you create 9 new CCW, 18 new CCW instructors? Because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
We're in this together.
That's the mentality. Man, that is awesome. That's so refreshing to hear in this industry of all places.
See, now you know why we brought you in today.
I know. Well, it's because Mike's out.
And then you're not coming next week?
No, something else happened. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't let me in on that. It's not
I'll
my
talk to
week.
the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said last week, it's like the rising tide does lift all ships. You
Yeah.
know, if you think you're going to be on an island by yourself and you think you're going to keep people away, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's so refreshing to come together as those types of people and show up and all be in the same place and be like, hey, like on Friday, how many trainers were there? Like 6?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 20 people,
yeah.
there was like 6 different training companies there.
Really?
Yeah.
And all of us were like, oh, don't listen to him, listen to me. We're like, oh, that's
No.
awesome. Let's do that. Oh, that's cool. You know, just like,
Jeez,
just
the
like
government
That's it.
finally did something positive for us.
They did.
By nailing all of these trainers, they pushed them all into paragraph
Yeah.
2.
There you go.
God, I never said they were the sharpest pencil in the box either.
They're not.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. If you're watching mainstream media, you're not getting the truth about guns. Gun Owners Radio is the easiest way to stay on top of the Second Amendment fight, the fight for your self-defense rights. You can watch our live stream on YouTube every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, or if you're in San Diego, AM 1170, FM 96.1, The Answer. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform. Just search Gun Owners Radio and you'll find our show. Like and subscribe to help defend and restore the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.